Hi, Meditizen. Welcome to Medi Podcast with me, Dian, and
I'm Saprobi.
right. So the two of us will lead this podcast. So the first Medi Podcast, we will invite such an incredible chef from BHMS, Switzerland. Yeah. So he will talk about his experience and his love in terms of culinary. So check it out. Good.
Afternoon, Sefrolan. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm very fine.
Very fine.
Very.
Okay, so this is first time come to Bali, or
No, it's my second time.
Second
actually,
time.
I arrived in December already. I was one time here, and now I'm back.
Mhm.
And yeah, I like it very much. I have heard lots about Bali, and I wanted to see it. And now I'm not 20 anymore, but I could see it finally.
It's not about I think it's not about the age. I think everyone can come to Bali whenever they want. So have you explored the food here? I mean, like because we have so many great food and culinary, right?
Yes. Yeah, we just had this lunchtime. We had a nice local rice meal with with chicken, of course, always rice and chicken, and but the Balinese cuisine is certainly a very fruitful and a very lively cuisine. Yes.
Yes, sure. And we have so many spices. I think. Yeah.
yes, very spicy.
Yeah, and of course you love spicy,
Okay.
spicy food. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Sefrolan. So, what your activity now?
So my activity now is, in general, I'm traveling around the globe, and I try to bring in some expertise to different cultures, to different countries,
Okay.
and I'm promoting. The same time, I'm promoting also BHMS. Of course, they are paying me to travel to do all these
Of
projects.
course, yes.
So of course, I have to do some.
Working and holiday.
Yeah, holiday. I tell you, that's not too much holiday. That's really stressful to prepare for these events, and then it has nothing to do with holiday. But people think it's holiday, and that's fine. For me, it's not holiday.
I think you enjoy it. Do you?
Of course, I do. I do enjoy it because I see all these young students, and I love to see their smiles, and I love their will to learn, and that's why I'm on
amazing,
the
I
way.
think.
That gives me joy as well.
Okay, Sefrolan. What does food mean to you personally?
So personally, for me, it's not just food is not just a necessity. It's something who food brings together cultures. Food brings together people, and it's always in your mind. When you eat something, you remember. You always think. Oh, I have had this before there and there with this and this person. So it's always associated with people, with
Right.
human beings.
Mhm.
And that's what food is.
Yeah.
Food is relation, is culture, that's what it is.
So it's about experience too, right? So it means that I think like you love food that much. And could you please tell us maybe your journey in the culinary world, like where you started until now, where you are now?
Yes. Of course, I started in the kitchen of my parents because they had a hotel, they owned a hotel. So that was the time when I stand in the kitchen with my father, and I was watching him, the way he was preparing the food. And that's how I grew up, how I grew into this business in my parents' hotel and restaurant. And then, of course, you cannot stay just at home. You have to move away to go do your apprentice. So then I started doing my apprentice as a butcher. I don't know what you know.
Yeah, I know butcher.
Yes.
Cutting
So
for
cutting meat and
everything.
even slaughtering the animals, and that was how I started.
Wow.
Did 3 years of this apprentice, and then additionally I studied culinary arts for another 3 years. So 6 years to do all this with the meat, and so And once I had always in mind to move into hotel industry, to management, hotel management.
It's such a great thing, yeah. I mean, like starting from a small thing. I think people never, I mean, like never expect it to be that way, yeah.
Sure.
But you now become a great person.
Yes, sure. I made 40 years of experience now, 44 years of
44.
experience in the tourism and hotel business. By the way, I'm 61, so you can imagine I started when I was 16 and
16.
I always was in the hotel and tourism industry. Not always as a chef. I also sometimes I managed groups of restaurants.
Oh, really?
So I was in charge of 20 restaurants on the big chains of restaurants and gave this my expertise also to these restaurants.
I can see your future. I think
As you can see in the future.
Chef Robbie, I think will be
Sure.
like him before.
Of
In the
course,
future.
yes. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, Chef, for the next question. How do you stay creative and inspired in the kitchen after many years in the kitchen for your experience?
Yes. Yes, that's my eager to always learn new things. I'm the person who always want to get to know new things and to get to know new people and so that's a bit the natural thing from my personality that I always want to reach to see new things and
Yeah.
new places
New
and
places.
places.
And new
So-
people, new person.
yeah. So that's I think it's a bit personally. There are people they love to do always the same and they love to stay always on the same place and to repeat the same thing again. But me, I always want to, when I do something, I'm already thinking, what can I do better the next time?
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's finally how you improve. Always to think what is next
yes.
and not think, okay, I mean, you have to try to do that what you do at the moment for your best, but still always try to do something else. So that's how I stay.
Also, with the situation now, with we have the different generation. What do you think with the how we can handle with the young generation now, Chef?
First of all, I mean, I know because I have 3 adult children as well. So I know how to handle this generation Z.
That
Yeah, generation.
But first of all, I think this is a great generation because
Yeah.
they want to perform. They want to reach to some new things. Also, okay, they sometimes a bit more laid back. At least in Europe, you cannot globalize the character of young GZ people.
Gen Z. Yeah.
In Europe is a bit different from here, but I think it's a great generation and they're doing well, especially in creating new things. I think they are better than we were at the time, or I was. They always, they love to travel around. They love
like
to go
explore.
to explore new things, and so they will do their way. And I'm not. How can I say? I'm not afraid that they are not doing their way. They will do very well.
Okay. It's about trust.
It's about trust, yes. And today it was, I had this cooking lesson downstairs, and fantastic. The students, they had such a good attitude and helpful and great.
It's good then, yeah. Right. So, how important is it for young chefs to have an international exposure, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, as an assumption, yes, it's very important. It's, in every country where you go, you see new things. I mean, sometimes, I said fish. You see ceviche we had today. There is so many ways of preparing ceviche. So when you go South America, they do it to prepare it that way. And if you come to Bali, they do it another way. So, and this you only see when you travel around, when yeah, when you see this personally, it's not the same as you do ChatGTP
Yeah.
or go on Google and you look at the pictures. Okay, you can see it's different, but it's to experience to yourself.
Yes.
That's different. That's you have to feel it and to smell it. You have to use your instincts. Then it's really inside you, and then you will grow. But if you are thinking that the world is coming to you through Google, no, that's not what happened.
Not easy.
You
Like
really-
only see. Yeah, we the student have to taste and check everything. Of course, like the mise en place, they're very important. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mise en place.
yeah, it's very important.
You know, it's 50%
Yes.
of yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what message for do you have for the next generation, young chef?
Yeah, next generation.
Yes.
It's you
Because
know,
every year we have the next generation, different generation.
sure.
Sure.
So this generation is peace. Peace. No, I mean, they will do their way, and it's just important that, yeah, you have to be
Patient.
patient. Yes, patient is a good word you're saying. Patient. And you have to be also sometimes tough and to go until the end and not give up too early. I said it before as well. Don't give up too early. Give it a try and try again. And nobody just goes up. It's always up and down. And so that's the what I can recommend to them, it's not giving up too early and to fight, and it's a up
Hardworking.
and a down, hard working, and
The
yeah,
important, the patient.
yes.
Yes.
Be
Patience.
patient.
Yeah, a bit like I think the young generation. I think I am a young generation too, right?
Sure.
Sometimes we
Yes.
are a bit.
Sometimes also they have the shortcut.
You know,
The shortcut.
yeah, they try to shortcut, you know, they try to be, you know, they're saying, okay, influencer, I want to be an influencer. They say, oh, everybody wants to be an influencer, but what is influencing? It's not a job. It's stupid just doing something, but it's not bringing the world to a better place. It's just doing, it's okay, but I don't think that it's the way to go in the future, just influencer, because not everybody can only influence, but nobody's doing work. The work has to be done also in the future.
Of course, I agree with this.
I agree. I'm agree.
Yes, I know my daughters and my son, and I know that sometimes they looking for a shortcut.
Yes.
Yeah.
But okay, I told them that life is a hard school, and it's not about just making quick money. This is the wrong way,
So
it's not what it is,
for this.
right?
Okay.
Right. So I think that's it then. So we have asked all of the questions for you.
Really? I hope I
More.
gave you my answers.
All right. So basically, we have so many questions too, right? But I think we have shorted it into some, yeah. So it's really helpful because all of the things have been covered from your answer before, like how you tell us about the young generations in the future, even that you share us about your journey. Like it is not an easy way, but you know, like you got this, you got this point
Yeah.
through a hard work.
Yes.
And this is what I think the Meditizens can learn from you.
Yes.
It's like it's not a shortcut. It's not about
No shortcut.
No,
At
no,
least,
no.
At least in the kitchen, yeah, we have
Yeah.
to like 10 years. We have to fighting in the kitchen. After that, we have to
Exactly.
not in 2 years. After that, okay, I want to be safe. In 2 years after you training, after that you ask for the safe. No way. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's not the way it is. Shortcuts you can do wherever, but in real life it's hard work. It's sometimes going down, sometimes going up. But if you work hard,
Big fight for this. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
thank you.
I think that's so we would like to say thank you for the meditizens who have watched this podcast. So
Okay.
please kindly wait for another episode for our podcast. Yeah. See you and bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye.